Hey everyone, it's Valerie of A Sensing Soul, and today's Wednesday, June 8th, 2026. Hope you're doing good. Did I say June? I sure did. It's July. Anyway, it's July 8th, 2026. I hope you're doing good. Two things I wanted to mention. One is a vision that I had about 3 or 4 days ago that I hesitated to talk about because I don't have any real clarity on it, but I just thought I'd put it out there. And the second thing is a message that I got this morning. And the first thing that I was going to tell you about, the vision that I had, it happened after I had spent some time with a couple of my favorite trees. This is going to sound absolutely bonkers, but anyway, I'm going to say it anyway. I have a couple of trees that I really like that I sit near all the time when I'm home. One of them is a Japanese maple and one is a pear tree. Right now I'm next to my favorite oak tree in the park. And I give them all names, so yeah, we'll just add more to the weirdness. But anyway, I had been spending some time with them, and then I came to sit down in my chair like usual and put my feet on the ground, and I just closed my eyes. And I immediately saw everything in front of my closed eyes was solid red, and there was just a hint of something behind the red screen. I don't know if it was a landscape or what it was, but I could see just like a darker shade of red, so you could tell there was something behind that red screen. Anyway, the red screen in front of me just started shaking. Shaking. That's all I can say is shaking, kind of like this. I mean, just really shaking in my eyes. And I thought, oh, there's going to be a great shaking. And then after about a minute of watching this, it all of a sudden stopped. And my vision behind my closed eyes turned sort of a light pale shade of, like between white and gold white, anyway, it was just sort of a blank screen, and everything had stopped and it was still. And my feeling about the whole thing was that there's going to be this great shake-up, and it's going to go on for a little bit, and then when it stops, we're back at square one. I don't know how to explain this any better, but that was the vision that I got. The other thing is, I have noticed since the divide, since these energies are encouraging us to progress, and there's a faction or a section or a percentage of the population that does not want to do this. They don't want to do their own personal work. They don't want to grow. They want things to stay the same. And the division is getting greater. The divide is becoming greater and greater. And it's very obvious where everybody is to me. And as my personal vibration increases and gets elevated, I'm finding joy and peace and comfort and happiness in everyday situations, things that maybe would have really irritated me a year ago, or even in less time. But anyway, the things that normally get under my skin don't bother me anymore. And there are people, like I said, who are choosing not to grow and not to do their own personal work, and they get really highly agitated and highly irritated by your elevated frequency or vibration. They can't stand it. They don't feel it, and they want to feel it, and they see that you are in this really good space, and it just ticks them off, because I think on some level they understand that this requires work that they aren't willing to do. So you may get a lot of people projecting onto you their stuff. Just just keep on going. I am remaining in a state of self-focus, self-love, and yeah, and maintaining an attitude of can't be bothered. And it's helping me in the office around the ones that just don't want to do the work. Anyway, this was the message. I hope it helps somebody out there. If you're experiencing anything like this, or you've determined this is the kind of path you're walking as well, share it in the comments below. Give the video a thumbs up. Share it with a friend, and y'all have a blessed day. Take care. Bye.